today, okay? So have Marissa start.
Alright, so your good stuff is on your, have you seen those My Food plates before?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's basically what we have here. We have your veggies and your fruits, your grains, and your proteins that you all want. And then your glass of milk is always good too. But you can substitute it with cheese or yogurt or cottage cheese, anything like that. So your vegetables are gonna be mainly a lot of green things, or carrots, cauliflower, you know, stuff you don't like to eat the most. And then your fruit is like your apples, your oranges, bananas, watermelon, some of the tastier things.
So when you guys go to the grocery store, what kind of stuff do you pick out? Go ahead.
Usually I pick like a lot of cottage cheese and stuff.
Cottage cheese, so it's healthier stuff?
I pick fruits and vegetables.
Fruits and veggies, are you lying to me? So you're telling me it's not like Cheez-Its, I mean like ramen noodles or anything like that? No? Alright. Okay, we'll do one more.
We usually only buy the unhealthy stuff, like snack and stuff like that. But I usually have like veggies and stuff like that in my snack at home if I'm hungry. And we usually buy like apples, bananas, milk, because I love milk.
So do you guys know about the rainbow plate, trying to pick things out that are the color of the rainbow?
Yeah.
So like that you see the apples, you can do all your veggies, your greens, oranges, bananas. So that's what your like main goal is, to try to pick things out that are within the rainbow, right?
Yeah.
You wanna try to get all of the rainbow colors. So another thing we did too, can you guys tell me some things that are like involved with dairy? Go ahead.
Cheese,
Okay.
milk, and ice cream. Ice cream is not very bad for you.
Okay. That's just like french fries or potatoes, right? Okay, how about some grains? Do you guys know any grains?
Wheat.
Wheat, okay. Go ahead. Bread. Oh, you're cheating. Go ahead. Anything else? What's something you like to have at movies? Or something you have for breakfast? Popcorn's one, yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Sometimes I have cereal, and today I had Pop-Tart.
Yeah. So, wait, cereal's a good one. Pop-Tart maybe a little bit we could work on. Okay, how about any proteins? You guys know proteins? Go ahead.
Quinoa.
Quinoa, that's a good one. I'm impressed that you know that at your age. That's awesome.
A sausage and hamburgers.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Meat.
What kind of meat?
Cow meat.
Cow meat, okay. Some beef, that's good. Granola bars, I mean, in some packs, yeah, if you wanted to do like your seeds, that'd be a good one. Otherwise, some of the other main ones we like to do, the most important ones would be like your pork chop, chicken, turkey, and then you guys have like eggs for breakfast sometimes, right? Scrambled eggs, fried eggs. Yeah. It depends on the morning, right?
I basically have cereal every morning, but today I have Pop-Tart because I have milk. You already said that.
So you're getting some of your grains in, which is good too. But otherwise, some of the other stuff, some of you guys not like made. I'll call you on in a minute, okay? Like you said, the quinoa, that was a good one. But otherwise, some of the other ones we like to see too are like chickpeas. So if you guys ever had hummus, have your parents have fed you hummus with anything? You've never had it? Okay. So hummus is made with chickpeas too, which is another good protein. Kidney beans or black beans, you guys have had those in like chili and stuff probably. Otherwise, nuts, if you guys like almonds, cashews, peanuts, those are all really good source of proteins too. Want to do some more fruits?
Okay, so what kind of fruits do you guys like to eat?
Apples. I like apples and bananas.
Apples and bananas.
Pears.
Pears are good. It's a good one.
Blueberries.
Blueberries.
And
Yeah.
watermelon.
And watermelon. I like that one too.
Watermelon.
Watermelon's a good one. Mm-hmm.
Strawberries and watermelon.
Strawberries and watermelon. Yeah. Those are all really good fruits. And fruit's really good for you. It has a lot of water in it. It has some sugar in it, but I mean, it's still good for you, and for the most part, I think it's better than not. So.
You can go, I didn't pick on you earlier, sorry.
I have something for the protein.
Okay.
Bacon is protein because it is made out of pig.
Yeah. It's not one of your healthiest proteins, right? Like it's a little bit greasier, a little bit fatter, but it's still, yeah, it still is a protein, good job with that one. We'll do one more and then I'll go on.
Grapes and watermelon.
Grapes and watermelon, yeah, so you get a lot of your vitamins from fruits too, right? Like vitamin D, where does that one come from?
Oranges.
Yeah. Alright, vitamin C too. Alright, some of the vegetables, do you guys like any vegetables? Yeah, go ahead.
Carrots.
Carrots is a good one.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower, how about like lettuce? Do you guys like salads? Yeah, you like salads? How about broccoli?
Yeah. My sister likes broccoli. I like broccoli.
Not a fan of broccoli, okay. We'll bring that up again.
Mosey.
Any cauliflower, cucumbers are a good one, celery. Have you guys ever had any gardens? Did you grow any gardens at all?
Yeah.
Mom or dad help you out with that, or family? Yeah, what are some stuff you guys grew in your gardens?
Peas.
Peas?
Just because for the vegetable thing, I like carrots and fried.
Fried broccoli, that's a good one. Oh, okay. That's okay, you can come back. Go ahead.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers, yeah.
Once my dad tried to grow tomatoes, but they kind of started rotting.
Yeah, that's a little bit hard when you grow 'em. Okay, we'll do the last four, then we'll move on, okay? Are you thinking of a type of vegetable you like, or for the garden?
From the garden, I can't remember what it's called.
That's okay, just think on it. If you remember, let me know. Okay, go ahead.
I grow in my garden like asparagus, carrots, and tomatoes.
So you have a lot of different varieties. Do you know how to cook with some of those, or do you like to just have them raw?
To be cooked.
Yeah.
I have a little story. We threw pumpkins in a field and they started growing pumpkins. So I grew pumpkins for 1 year and I started growing a little tomato, but then it got colder and they froze.
Yeah, that's a little bit harder too with the weather, especially now with snow, right? Okay, we'll do two more, all right?
I have two things. My favorite vegetable would have to be broccoli with cheese on it.
Broccoli with cheese.
And then for the vegetable, my nana usually goes squash.
Squash, okay, that's a good one. All right, one more.
I can cook eggs.
Eggs. And what food group were the eggs from? You remember? No, food group that we just did, like protein, grains, fruit, veggies. Do you remember which one?
Protein.
Yeah, good job. Good job. All right, and what else do we have here? Looks like we hit all the food groups. All right, so those are all the things you're gonna wanna include in your diet, right? Now tell me some things, what aren't you gonna wanna include in your diet? Okay, you want that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cake.
Cake.
Cake, all right. All your favorite stuff, right?
Candy.
Candy, okay.
Go ahead. Soda,
Chocolate.
chocolate.
Wait.
We all love that.
Sugar cookies and chocolate chip cookies. Any type of cookie.
Any kind of cookie, yeah.
No.
Lots of popcorn. Sweets. Soda. And other stuff. And don't just eat butter. Don't just eat butter.
Don't just eat butter. Butter's good though.
Ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake, yeah. Things that taste good.
Hot chocolate.
Alright, yeah. Go ahead.
Caramel.
Caramel, I know.
No, it's sad.
So a lot of the things you said have a lot of added sugar, so that's kind of that white sugar, it's bad for us. Makes you like really hyper, but then drops you and you kind of get like you crash on it and you kind of feel like tired or something once you like lose that energy. So that's like the candy you were talking about, like some juices, like a lot of fruit juices have a lot of added sugar in it to make it taste better. Soda has a lot of sugar, Gatorade even, you know. I know. Yeah, so it does help a little, like, give you those electrolytes back, but you just have to be careful to only drink like a small amount of it, because it does have a lot of added sugar, and you don't want to have too much of that in your day.
Well,
Go ahead.
you can drink Gatorade if you're playing like any type of sport because it will help you like get ready for that sport, especially soccer.
also saturated in trans fat. It's also something that's not very good for you. So that's also things that have sugar in it. So sugar and fat is what makes things taste better, typically. So that's cakes, cookies, crackers, your butter, margarine, popcorn. When they put the butter on at the movie theater, that has a lot of saturated in trans fat. So that's stuff that's you gotta keep an eye out for.
So have you guys noticed, like Melissa mentioned, like, what do you feel like you have the most energy from? Like a candy bar? Like I'm saying like sustained energy, like you're gonna play for the whole day, okay, the whole afternoon. Do you have more energy with like a candy bar or when you eat like a full meal, like the fruits, the veggies, grains, all that stuff? What one do you guys think you have more energy with?
The fruits and veggies.
Fruits and veggies? Why do you think that is?
Because fruits and veggies are healthier.
The healthier option? It gives you, yeah, it's got a lot of more like vitamins and everything else that we mentioned too, so you have a little bit more sustained energy. It takes your body a little bit longer to process all the foods too, rather than like, that's why we try to tell you to have a little bit more proteins rather than carbs, because your body digests those carbs so fast, so you don't have as much energy. And then we're gonna show you,
Okay.
Melissa has a little comparison for you guys.
So like we were talking about with the added sugar, that's not good for you. I mean, fruits have like the natural sugar in it, so that stuff's more okay, but things that just have a lot of hidden added sugar that you might not realize, well, the soda, we know that, has a lot of sugar in it, so one can of soda has 36 grams of sugar, so that's it's about 9 teaspoons, which is, I just brought a teaspoon, I don't know, you guys have probably seen
Do you want
this
to walk
before.
around and show them closer, maybe?
So that's how much sugar, and that's a teaspoon.
Do you guys think of that? Like, do you think of like when you have a can of soda that you're gonna like take a handful of sugar like that and put it in your mouth? Probably not, right?
That would taste so good.
Right. Oh, it would be so good.
Yeah, so your belly might hurt from it, yeah.
Cereal.
So cereal, this is a serving of cereal, so it's 3/4 of a cup, and that has 9 grams of sugar. And this is Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yummy.
You guys like that?
Yummy.
And I think that Honey Nut Cheerios they still taste really good, right? But you just have to kind of monitor how much you're eating, and maybe, this doesn't seem like that much. I don't know how much you guys put in your bowl, but yeah, I put more than this, I know that.
And boys and girls, think about if you eat some of your other cereals like Fruit Loops or Lucky Charms. They have way more sugar in than Honey Nut Cheerios. We sometimes like to think of Honey Nut Cheerios as a somewhat okay cereal, but now think about those other cereals, how much more sugar they have once you saw how much is just in that amount.
Like your Frosted Flakes and stuff too, Captain Crunch, right? Think of those ones.
So then another thing, a granola bar.
I like those.
I know, I like them
eat them
too.
for snack, but I ran out.
Yeah, I like them too, but they have 9 grams of sugar. So that's about that much. So just in this little bar, there's like a whole handful of sugar. I just thought that was interesting. It's kind of a lot for this little bar. And then the last thing, like Cliff Bars. You guys like Cliff Bars?
No way.
Yeah, and I always think they're really healthy. Like you take them for energy. They have like,
they're 21 grams.
yeah, they have vitamins and stuff in here, but they also have a lot of sugar. Like that's what.
Oh my god.
I know. So it kind of it makes you think.
Oh, boys and girls, give her your attention again, please. 3, 2, 1,
Yeah.
0 voice levels. Thank you.
Yeah. So it's shocking. I know. Because I always thought things that are healthy, you just like they have a lot of added sugar, and you don't always realize it. So.
And she just showed you this stuff
And those-
like, oh, go ahead.
Those are just like a few things too. Like that's stuff from my house that I eat, and like I didn't even realize how much sugar was in there. So
And like a lot of it too, I'm sure you guys aren't into, I mean, personally, I'm not the one to read a label before I eat something. If I'm hungry, I'm just gonna eat it, right? You're not gonna read a book before you go and eat it. But if you notice on some of the labels, you're gonna see corn syrup a lot, like high fructose corn syrup. And that's another additive that they tend to add to a lot of our foods just to sweeten it up. And that's one thing you kind of gotta watch for is foods that you would never suspect. Like Gatorade was kind of shocking, right, to have that much sugar in it. So it's something that you kind of gotta think of. And you guys have like your Capri Suns. You like Capri Suns a lot, right, too? So you really could do. I mean, Melissa could have done like 10 more things and done a comparison on how much sugar is in everything. So you guys just really gotta watch on that too and help you live a little healthier life, right? But
Sorry.
How did you find out how much sugar is in this stuff?
So, do you guys ever see this nutrition facts on the back?
Yeah.
So it will say, if you look, it says sugars, and it says 21 grams. So yeah, you just look on there. And a lot of times, I've noticed like companies now will put like sugars and then added sugar. It'll say like however many grams. So that's like more of the bad sugar. If it's like a fruit juice or something, it'll say included like added sugar. So that's more of like the white sugar stuff that you kind of want to steer clear of. And a normal, just for reference for you guys, a normal amount of sugar for someone your age is 25 grams. So if you guys drink a whole can of soda, that's 11 more grams than you should really be having in a day. I know.
and there's a lot of the other stuff you can read on there too. I mean, if you ask mom or dad, brother or sister, anything like grandma, grandpa, they can help you look at that stuff too. There's like the trans fat, saturated fat, like that would all be on that Cliff Bar package too. But otherwise, do you guys have any questions for us? Anything you're wondering about? Otherwise, how do we feel about some bingo?
Got about 3 minutes. You can play some bingo, okay?
Yeah.